The Krio people of Sierra Leone are more than descendants of freed slaves. They are living archives of two worlds, African heritage and the legacy of the transatlantic diaspora. Their story begins with a broken promise of freedom and stretches across continents, centuries, and cultures. Imagine arriving in a land called Freetown, expecting liberty, yet finding a city shaped by poverty, colonial control, and complex hierarchies. This is the world the Krio inherited, a world where survival demanded ingenuity, resilience, and an unyielding commitment to identity. I have spent years tracing hidden histories across West Africa, uncovering traditions, languages, and networks that most textbooks ignore. Today, I will guide you through 6 remarkable facts about the Krio people and reveal 5 of their most fascinating cultural gestures, practices that continue to define their identity even today. Their story is not just history, it is a living testament to human adaptability and cultural survival. Fact 1. Origins and historical migrations. The Krio are not indigenous to Sierra Leone. They are descendants of freed slaves from the Americas, the Caribbean, and liberated Africans rescued from captured slave ships. Brought together under British colonial policies, these diverse groups merged into one community over decades, blending languages, religions, and customs. This was more than survival. It was the forging of a new society, a tapestry of histories intertwined. Understanding this origin shows why Krio culture is unlike any other in West Africa. Every ceremony, every word, every tradition carries the imprint of this complex ancestry. Fact 2. Linguistic uniqueness. The Krio language is a Creole born from necessity. It fuses English with African languages, allowing displaced peoples to communicate, trade, and educate their children. It is not just a way to speak, it is a record of migration, resistance, and adaptation. Through language, the Krio built networks of influence that survived colonial suppression. Language became power, a shield and a bridge between worlds. Fact 3. Role in Sierra Leone's independence. Though a minority, the Krio became pivotal in administration, education, and politics. They acted as intermediaries between colonial authorities and local ethnic groups, often shaping the policies that defined the young nation. Their access to Western education allowed them to wield influence disproportionate to their numbers. Without the Krio, Sierra Leone's road to independence might have looked very different. Power is not measured in population, but in knowledge, resilience, and strategy. Fact 4. Cultural resilience. How did a displaced minority maintain a strong identity? Through a careful blending of African and Western traditions. Festivals, naming ceremonies, and governance practices were preserved, adapted, and passed down through generations. The Krio teach us that identity is not erased by adversity. It evolves. Cultural resilience is quiet power, shaping the present while honoring the past. Fact 5. Religious syncretism. The Krio fuse Christianity with African spiritual practices. Church services are often accompanied by songs, dances, and ancestral acknowledgement. Religion is not just belief, it is community continuity, education, and subtle resistance. In every hymn and ritual, the Krio reinforce cultural memory and identity. Fact 6. Influence beyond Sierra Leone. Their influence extends far beyond national borders. Krio communities thrive in West Africa, the UK, and the Caribbean, carrying traditions, commerce, and education. Many notable leaders in politics, education, and business trace their lineage to the Krio. Impact is not measured in population but in legacy. 5 fascinating Krio gestures and traditions. 1. Greeting with hands crossed at chest. A simple handshake is not enough. Crossing hands signifies respect, shared ancestry, and humility. 2nd, naming day celebrations. Children are named through ceremonies blending African and Christian rituals. The emphasis is on community, not individualism. 3. Traditional dress codes. Festive attire reflects African roots and Western influence, a visual declaration of identity fusion. 4. Storytelling with song and movement. Oral history is performed through music, dance, and dramatization, keeping memory alive across generations. 5. Communal decision-making. Village councils and family meetings are conducted with ritual gestures. Eye contact, seating, and hand signals denote respect and hierarchy. Fun fact: despite their small population, the Krio once controlled almost all of Sierra Leone's early education and press, shaping the nation's voice. Today, we have uncovered 6 remarkable facts and 5 fascinating traditions of the Krio people. Their language, resilience, religious practices, and global influence reveal a culture far richer than most outsiders realize. Everything we just uncovered about the Krio is only part of West Africa's hidden histories. If you want to see how other forgotten communities shape the continent, check out my video on the secret African empires you've never heard of. What we have explored is only a glimpse of West Africa's hidden histories. To understand how other forgotten communities shape this continent, watch our exploration of the secret African empires you've never heard of. If this story moved you, don't let it stop here. Subscribe to the channel, The Unseen Atlas. Comment your thoughts and topics, it helps the channel. Hit the notification bell and share it with others who need to hear the untold stories of history. Because the unseen, the unheard, and the forgotten deserve a voice.